Hello, welcome to TABB Forum. My name is Lori Burke. I'm a principal with TABB Group. And I have here with me today Vlad Khandros of Corporate Strategy at Liquidnet. Vlad, you just got back from about a week in the UK talking to your clients, your community members at Liquidnet. And the topic is MiFID, of course, with the clarification of a few weeks ago. And one of the hot topics, of course, is tape reporting, which is a challenge to the buy side, issues associated with understanding transaction costs and transaction liquidity in depth. Talk a little bit about what clients are saying about developing the capability of a standardized tape.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me, first of all.
Thank you for being here.
What we're hearing from members overwhelmingly is they're very concerned about double, triple, quadruple counting in Europe. And we've gotten very involved in all of these debates because we feel like 10 years ago we kind of created a whole new market structure at Liquidnet. And we feel like a big part of our job is make sure that the rules keep up to date and make sure that the rules really are beneficial to the buy side overall and certainly don't hurt the buy side. And on the post-trade issue, our buy side is very concerned that their orders are sometimes being based off of really bad data. It's garbage in, garbage out when it comes to the tape. Right now, post-trade information is just heavily flawed, and there's a lot of areas that really need to be improved.
So in what way is it flawed, would you say?
What we have post-MiFID is a world where it's just not clear who's responsible for printing and when. And we need someone like ESMA to step up and say, here's the regulatory framework, somewhat similar to what already exists and has existed in the US. And we would love for other private firms to really step up afterward that framework is created and provide some of those solutions.
So ESMA could create a framework where there's standardization of the content of what's reported to the tape, who reports it. What about the issue of when transactions are reported to the tape?
We feel it should be reported immediately. There are members that use capital heavily and feel that there should be some exceptions built in when capital is used. And I think as long as there is consistency, that's fine with most of our members. Again, their fear is, how can my TCA look at this data if there's double, triple counting? How can I base real-time trading decisions if the data itself is inconsistent? If some trades go up right away, some go up 3 times. I met with one big bank who had 3 desks involved, and each desk that was involved thought that they should print the trade.
And they were all 3 printing the trade?
Yes, the same trade 3 times. And the lawyers don't know what the right answer is either, because there isn't enough clarity out there.
So the sort of the final piece of the issue is who takes over control of this standardization of reporting, this consolidated tape? Is it a utility? Is it a series of competitive enterprises that provide this capability?
We've been speaking to members in great depth on these issues, and what we're hearing pretty consistently is some sort of a hybrid approach similar to the US, where an organization that has authority across all of Europe sets that framework, and private solutions really jump in and fill the void. Obviously, it's a bit of a heated topic, especially when the exchanges get involved around whose data is it. But from a buy-side perspective, it's really not their concern. They want a solution, and they want that framework put in place today, basically.
So do you think the buy side would be interested in and in favor of competitor providers of that data?
Let the competition drive prices down. Let competition drive efficiency up. I think that's what our buy side is all about.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Vlad. Vlad Khandros, Corporate Strategy of Liquidnet. I'm Lori Burke, Principal with TABB Group. Thank you for joining us.